Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting my YouTube channel. My name is Rosabel Hernandez, and today I would like to discuss a very sensitive yet powerful subject matter. 3 words. I am enough. Let's define the word enough. Enough means sufficient, adequate. Sufficient, adequate. Why do I want to discuss this subject matter? Well, for starters, we live in a very competitive world where we are being constantly compared to either a family member, a sibling, a coworker, a friend, conscious or unconscious. We are being compared all the time, or we compare ourselves, or people want to compare. Social media. Social media has contributed to chipping away at self-worth. Who wore it better? Which outfit? Who wore it better? Who looks better in the red and green? The 10-year challenge. How did you look 10 years ago? How do you look now? It's always comparing and just being in competition. So before we go into these 5 strategies or 5 keys to increase your confidence, to increase your self-worth, I want to talk about 2 personal stories that I experienced. Over 20 years ago, there I was attending a community college. I was eager to transfer to a university for the first time in my life because I didn't even think I was going to finish college. Where there I was. And the counselor looked over my grades and my GPA and she said, "You're never going to get into a decent university, ever." Well, instead of allowing her words to label me and telling me what I can and cannot do, or where I was going to attend university or not, I decided that her words only fueled me, only gave me passion and fire to work my tail off. Let me just say, I lived, breathed, and ate library for the fall, summer, and spring semesters. I worked my tail off. About a year and a half later, it was time to transfer. And let me just say, not only did I get into a decent school, thought it was a great school, by the way, but I got into the School of Management. I made the Dean's List. For the first time in my life, I made the Dean's List. So, that just shows you, never ever allow anyone to put limitations on you, on what you can or cannot do, your capacities, your capabilities. That's the first story. The second story, well, after I graduated from undergrad, I started an internship. Started as an intern, then part-time, and then full-time. Okay? It was a process. While my immediate supervisors absolutely loved me, supported me, was able to, they empowered me to do what I wanted, what I needed to do. It was awesome. But there was one particular person who was the head supervisor who only met with us once a week. Based on that meeting once a week, this individual decided that I was dumb, that I could not do the work, that I wasn't capable. He had his own ideas of what I could and could not do. To the point where, I wanted to almost quit, but I said, no, I will not let this person get in the way of me finishing my assignment here to move on to the next. This is training ground, this is preparation, and I love my colleagues. I will not let one person destroy me or make me run. No. So, it was a short time that I was there, a little over a year. It was time to go. I had other things I needed to do, I wanted to do. So I gave my letter of resignation, and there comes my exit interview with this particular person. He was a bit peeved. "Oh, so we train you and then you leave us." Really? Okay. I thanked him, I thanked everyone, and I left. And it was a stepping stone for the next. So, I never allowed this man, his words, I would even say animosity toward me, stop me from moving forward, from finishing my time there. So, 5 key strategies or 5 keys to help you increase your confidence and self-worth. The first thing is speak life. There's life and death in the tongue. Your words matter. Words of affirmation. Write it down. Do a little post-it. Put it everywhere. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm bold. I'm courageous. Words of affirmation are so important. When you start speaking it, you start believing it, and you start executing. Number 2, put on your birthday suit. Put mirrors everywhere. Don't run from mirrors. Love what you see what you love. Love who you are. Love how you look. Love yourself. Mirrors are your best friend. Take in who you are as a person, from the outside to the inside, from the inside to the out. Number 3, write down your strengths. Of course, there's room for improvement, our weaknesses. But we're talking about building self-confidence and what? Self-worth. Write down your strengths. What are your strengths? For me, it's interpersonal skills. I also love to motivate people, to inspire people to live their best, to be their best. I'm passionate about that. And strong organizational skills too. I guess that's the type A personality in me. But hey, it's a strength. So write those things down. Number 4, no one has the permission to belittle you except you. This man, second story that I shared, he tried to belittle me. He tried to belittle me in front of people. I never gave him that permission. He gave himself the permission, but I never gave him that permission. And let me just say something. As a Latina woman, I have walked into rooms, I have worked in organizations that I never allowed my ethnic background or my gender to stop me from going forward, from enjoying a great life, from enjoying life. Never ever allow anyone to label you or stop you from living your dreams. Number 5, replace hate with love. What do I mean by that? We got enough bullying going around. From work bullying to sibling bullying to social bullying. We don't need any more bullies. And you know why a lot of people, they bully is because they're not happy with themselves. But the moment you understand your worth and self-love, you're not going to be bullying people. You're going to be encouraging people to live their best. So let's wrap up those 5 keys of confidence and self-worth. Number 1, speak life. Words of affirmation. Number 2, birthday suit, mirrors. Number 3, write your strengths. Okay? Number 4, no one has the permission to belittle you except you. And number 5, replace hate with love. I want you to do a quick exercise. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. You know what that is? That's oxygen. What's oxygen? Life. What's life? Purpose. So as long as there is oxygen, you have life, you have purpose. So repeat after me. I am beautiful, or if you're a man, I am handsome. I am smart. I'm courageous. I am enough. I am beautiful. One more time. I'm courageous. I'm bold. I am enough. And I know with this pandemic, many of you probably have not been working. And a lot of times when we have a lot of times in our hands, our brains start to go off, our thoughts. And let me just say, now is the time to build your self-esteem, to build your self-worth. Now is the time for positive thinking. No depression. No, like, I could have done this 5-10 years ago. It's never too late to do anything. Love who you are. Embrace who you are. Thank you very much for allowing me to share on this platform, and I hope that it has motivated you and inspired you to see yourself as I do. You are enough. Thank you.